Hello everybody, how are you doing today? My name is ZachTG, and today we will be continuing 999, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. In the last episode, we managed to go through 2 out of the 6 endings so far, the axe ending and the knife ending, and both of those were considered to be the bad endings. So hopefully we'll get a better ending this time. But first, we have something right here, Memories of Escape. Yeah, what's nice about this one is that you can actually replay some of the puzzles right from those rooms, which is just kind of nice. So let's just continue on. And resuming the game. Apparently I did not want the prologue. Menu. Come on.
What the?
Alright, check out the flow. Well, at least that's still active, pretty much. As long as the key does not have a cross, I do believe you can access that path if you just skip ahead. But for now, I just want to leave that left path alone because I'm going to do the white path last, if that's what looks like it indicates. And I just want to get this last set of doors out of the way. And unfortunately right here it's going to make me feel like a great big jerk. So we're gonna go through the remaining door that we just haven't gone through yet. 3.
I want to go through door number 3.
Nope, you can't.
Huh? Why?
Because it's impossible. If we split ourselves into 3 and 3, then we give up on going through door 3.
Why?
Bracelet numbers for the 6 of us are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 2 combinations that can go through door 3 with 3 people. 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, 8. That's it. Of course, 2 teams can't go through the same door.
I see. That means one team would get left behind.
That's right.
That doesn't happen if we go through door 7 or 8?
No, they're fine. We've got 3 options.
Okay, Sam began
Option
to
A,
explain.
Have 3, 5, and 8 go through door 7, and 4, 6, 7 go through door 8. Option B, 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Option C, 3, 6, and 7 go through, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8. Those are the only 3 options. That's it. At least if we want to get all 6 of us out of here.
Wait.
That was what Junpei realized. Plan A divides into 2 teams, 3, 5, 8, and 4, 6, 7. Plan B divides into 2 teams, 4, 5, 7, and 3, 6, 8. Plan C divides into 2 teams, 3, 6, 7, and 4, 5, 8.
That means
There was one thing they all had in common.
5 and 6 can never be on the same team. If we want all 6 of us to go through a door, then June and I can't go into the same one.
Jun and Junpei had been friends when they were kids. He trusted her more than anyone else on the ship. If he chose 7 or 8, he'd be taken away from her. Was that something he was prepared to do?
Have you mulled it over enough, or do you need more time? Anyway, that's the deal, so think it over. You've got 2 choices, 7 or 8. You can't choose 3. If you choose 3, you're gonna be leaving 3 people behind to die. So what are you gonna do? 7 or 8? Time to choose.
Junpei thought hard. After thinking it over, his conclusion was, unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to be a big jerk for right now, take the risk and choose door 3.
Sorry, Santa, but I still want to go through door 3.
What? That's nuts! You've got to be crazy! Why the hell are you so obsessed with that door?
I'm just curious about door 3. That's all.
That doesn't explain shit.
I've got a reason.
I'd be happy to explain it to you. You'll just come with me.
I'm curious about the red. 7, would you mind authenticating for me?
Why?
Please, just do it.
Okay.
Happy?
Yeah, thanks. The number 7 has been entered into the red. Next is June. Please touch the red just like 7 did.
Jumpy, what are you trying to figure out?
Yep. I think I might have found another way out.
What?
Really?
Now please, June.
Oh, okay.
All right, the only people who haven't authenticated now are Santa, Clover, and Lotus.
So, what's your point?
You don't get it. Think about it.
Huh?
What's the sum of your number and Clover's?
12.
And what's the digital root of that?
3.
Which is Santa's number. By the way, Lotus, what's the number that's currently in the red?
7 plus 6 plus 5 equals 18. It would be 9, right?
Yes, and what will the digital root be if you add 3 to that?
3.
3. The door's number.
There you go.
Hey, wait a minute. What the hell are you up to?
I'm not up to anything. I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what?
I'm waiting for the balance to shift. Santa, or Lotus and Clover. Once one of you moves, the others won't have a choice. So I'm waiting.
You son of a bitch! You tricked us! All that stuff you were going on about is all bullshit!
Bullshit? Huh. I don't think so. Didn't I tell you I'd figured out another way to get out of here? This is it.
Why the hell would you do something like this?
Jumpy.
You did this just so you could go through the same door as June. That's it?
So, who's it going to be? Santa or Lotus and Clover?
Shit!
Let's go, Clover. Huh? No.
Fuck!
No, wait!
Ah! This is insane! This isn't right!
Yeah, well, you may be right, but...
Oh, I'm gonna be in so much trouble after I go through this door. Yeah, Lotus, Clover, and Ace are not gonna be very happy. They're not gonna be very happy with me at all.
Son of a bitch, Junpei! This isn't fair! Do you realize what you just did? You leave them out there, and they can't...
Shut it! That's enough! We gotta find the dead or none of this is gonna matter! We got less than a minute left. No time for screwing around. Get moving!
Damn it! You and I are not done yet, bastard! Where the hell is it?
Over there! It's gotta be behind the door!
Damn, it's pitch dark inside.
Can't see a thing!
No, wait! I found it! The dead's right over here! Ugh. What? The floor's slippery!
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
There's something...
Get over there! Quick! Get to the dead!
There it is!
Why is there blood on that? All as we learned from the other pathways, that's where Snake died.
It stopped. It stopped.
I don't think I'll ever get used to doing this.
What the...
Hello, Kyo Curlia. How you doing today? How are you enjoying the stream thus far?
What the hell is this smell? This is vile. I'm gonna puke.
Oh, you're right. This is...
Let's get the lights on first. There's a switch over here.
Oh boy.
Okay, guys, I'm flipping it on.
And yeah, that's Snake's body, or at least what's left of it.
Oh, this is... Looks like an explosion. Just like the Ninth Man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh gosh.
The bone is coming out of his left arm.
It's definitely an open fracture.
Oh.
This is the worst.
Yeah, can't even tell.
Hopefully
who
they'll
it
be
is.
so focused on Snake's body that they won't have time to kill me when after we gone through the door, and because I kind of tricked them to get into the door.
But the clothes are...
Is that Snake? Oh my god. Why did this happen?
Yeah, and June's probably taking the worst of it right now. Probably not for long once Clover sees it.
Stop! Calm down. Hey!
What the?
Please! Get me out of here! You have to let me out of here!
Yeah, June's not taking it so well.
Why are you doing these horrible things to us? What did we do to deserve this?
June.
Get me out of here! Please! Please! Just let me out!
June. Calm down.
No! Get off of me! Let me go! Let me go!
Please! Calm down!
Oh boy.
We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright, June. It's going to be okay. Connie, I'll be here with you.
Hopefully Snake, I'm sorry, Santa 7 didn't hear that.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Do you feel better?
Yes, but I'd like to stay here. For a little while at least. Jumpy's body is so warm.
Oh my gosh.
We better get to it.
Alright. It's time to seek a way out. Oh boy. Hopefully Snake's body isn't covering part of the puzzle. Alright. So let's see what we got here. Oh, those letters written in blood. LLR. Do you think that might be some sort of dying message from Snake?
No, that's impossible. You saw the body. You aren't doing anything after something like that happens to you.
Then this...
The way the blood's dried tells you it's real old. Whoever's blood this is, it ain't Snake's.
Then you're saying this blood was put here a long time ago?
Yeah.
Right, LLR. Maybe it might mean something. Let's see what's in the stalls.
The rabbit hutch.
What?
Oh, you just reminded me of it. The rabbit hutch, I mean.
How did I remind you of something like that?
Jumpy and the broom. You're always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch.
I was.
Don't you remember? You mean you don't remember that summer either?
Of course I remember. How could I forget something like that? It was terrible.
They were in the 6th grade. Junpei and June had been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. On the final day of school before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept. He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. He had no idea why until he looked behind her, into the rabbit hutch. The first thing he saw was blood. The hutch was filled with the dead bodies of the rabbits. Even after their teachers and friends came to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying.
I just kept crying and crying until you came over. You held my hand, and you looked very serious, and you said, "Don't cry. I'm gonna catch the person who did this." After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying. You told me we were gonna catch the killer together.
June smiled, and a little of the flush of life returned to her cheeks.
Then we decided that we'd ambush them.
Yeah, I remember.
The school also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June had decided the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. It was a warm summer night. The quiet sound of crickets whispered through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky. And June's, Akane Kuroshiki's face, that night was something Junpei knew he would never forget as long as he lived.
But the murderer never showed up.
Yeah, Junpei is such a bro there.
We waited for them all summer vacation, and they never showed up.
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either. I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
He felt the same way, but it was good to hear her say it.
Although, you know, if you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
What do you mean?
She looked up at him, confused.
Come on, we were just kids.
I think if you've seen some parts of the game, pretty much, you'll realize he's not as an airhead as you thought. He can be pretty smart on occasion.
If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something. I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
I wasn't worried because you were there with me.
She blushed furiously.
You know, no one else wanted to take care of the animals.
Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the
I was
subject.
the only one who asked to do it at first.
Yeah, well, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know.
Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were going to make me do something else. You know how that school was. I figured it'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right? Somebody who wasn't going to tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Really? That's why you volunteered?
Yeah, it is.
He nodded quickly and much too earnestly, and then quickly looked away at something very important.
Really?
Of course.
That hadn't been the reason, of course. He had asked to take care of the rabbits so that he could be near June. But it had been so long ago, he couldn't bring himself to tell her how he'd felt back then. It would be embarrassing. He took a quick breath to clear his head, tossed the broom up, and then snatched it out of the air.
Well, we don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this, you know? We've got to figure out a way out of this room. Otherwise...
Yes. I'm gonna look over there.
June nodded curtly, then turned and walked away.
I should get back to it myself. That's right. The pool of blood.
Junpei turned around and looked at the room. At Snake's body. Chunks of flesh and organs still lay on the floor.
Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse? What were we doing? Well, maybe it was because we're in this mess.
Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the farthest thing from death that it could find. Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperately to live when Snake lay dead before him.
I have to survive, no matter the cost. I need to make sure she gets out too.
As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live. Alright, then we get a broom for whatever reason. Probably not going to clean up the blood with this. And we have a bucket. Okay, that's all we're going to find in this stall. What about up here? A wooden box. There's something in here. Luminol. Is there more blood somewhere? And we have... Oh boy, that's blood marks on the toilet paper. Red marks or something. Oh, it's toilet paper with some kind of red symbols on it.
You think maybe that's a Cytale cipher?
Cytale cipher? What the hell is that?
You wrap a piece of paper on a stick and then write several sentences on it so that the whole paper is filled up. Then you unwrap the paper and you can't tell what the original message was, right? That's how it works, more or less. Then to decipher it, you gotta have a stick that's the same diameter as the original one.
Same diameter as the original one, huh?
Yeah. Then you just wrap the paper around that stick and you can read the code.
Alright, so maybe we gotta test some stuff with diameter is what it looks like. I don't think that broom's gonna be much use, maybe, so maybe I could try wrapping around the broom. What if I wrap the toilet paper around the broom? And we have a broom wrapped in toilet paper. Oh, so you wrap the toilet paper around the broom, huh? Looks like the symbols line up perfectly. It says 634 plus. Okay, so 634 plus. Okay, so I think maybe we need to reveal some more of the blood spots, maybe. No, not the calculator.
Wait. You don't really think we're supposed to use the Lumino here, do you?
Yeah, it does seem kind of weird to use it here, but maybe I should try it, just in case. And I think the Lumino only reveals when it's dark, and luckily there's a light switch right next by, what looks like. Ah, there we go. So we got the code LLR LRL. I wonder what that means so far. Okay, sprayed the Lumino on the wall. What's next? I already did that, I think, so let's just explore this part. The dividing wall that separates the toilets. Oh boy, what do you think this is? It looks like tar. It's kind of sticky. I don't think we can just wipe it off. I doubt just pouring some water on it's gonna help much either. What about hot water? Hot water? If we had some really hot water, like boiling hot, then maybe that would wash it off. Okay, so maybe...
It's a water tank for a toilet. I see a lot of OC guys try to hide a piece of something in this, usually for 187 or something. Guess they think it's clever. Don't know when they'll figure out everybody else thinks it's clever too. Huh? I mean, I know peace, but what's OC? Organized crime.
What is that? Some kind of police slang?
Huh? Probably.
Huh. What did I say? Why does he look all sad now?
That's not really important right now, guys. Let's just check it out, right?
Well, he's not wasting any time. So I'm probably guessing that Seven, either is a cop or is around cops so much to know that piece of information, maybe. And wow, there is something hidden inside. A screwdriver! Don't know what we're gonna use it for. Let's check out this one.
There might be something in the tank, you know. Let's open that shit up.
And wow, there is. So we got a red key card. Interesting, interesting. Alright, nothing's here. Maybe we could check out the last ones. I already checked all 3 toilets, you know. Nothing unusual there. Oh, darn. So we got a door. The red light's on, Jumpy. Okay, so what kind of looks like we need a blue key card. And we also need a numerical lock. The combination for whatever reason. What the heck is this? There's a piece of paper tied to this pipe with a wire. Notice, drainage valve operation. Please do not flush the water in these pipes. Doing so may cause the drain to overflow. Alright, so let's see what happens when I turn these on. Wait a minute. I just realized something. There are 6 of these, and we got 6 flare combinations. Left, 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 right, left, right. No. No, sorry. Left, left, right. It looks like a full wire can be controlled with these handles. Left, right, left. Well, I did what it said on the wall. I wonder if it actually did anything. Hey, this drain's acting up!
What the hell did you do?
I just messed with the valves a little. Nothing big. Maybe I can use the shower here to fill the bucket with hot water. Hey, Seven, could you turn on the shower? I'm gonna put the bucket under the head.
Oh, okay, sure thing.
And I think we got the hot water. Yeah, bucket filled with hot water. So, I think this should work, hopefully. Alright, so I just pour the hot water into this tank, and...
It looks like you filled it. Now you should be able to flush it, right? There's probably a handle somewhere in the tank that you can pull.
You think so?
Serious? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Alright. Tank's filled with boiling water. All I gotta do now is pull the handle. Alright, so pull the handle. Some pipes are connected to the tank and the toilet. Alright, let's flush the hot water. Well, there it goes, just like a toilet should work. Alright, so 185. So, yeah, I think so far we got 634 plus 185. That'll probably be 819 so far. But we don't know whether there's more codes or stuff. I think we yet to check this. And we have not used a screwdriver yet, so... There must be water flowing through the pipe on the right. There's water pouring out of the drain. And we got found something. The blue key card, which has a symbol on it. I think that's the Uranus key card. Alright. Great job, Jumpy. Both of the lights are on now. Now you just need to put in the password. Alright.
Both lights are on. We should be able to enter the password now.
What's with these E and C keys?
E means enter and C means clear, I think.
So after you put in the password, hit E. If you screw it up, hit C. Alright. So let's just try 0819 first. Of course. Nothing, so there's gotta be more pieces of the code somewhere. Huh, 634 plus in the toilet paper. And why is the screwdriver still selected? Still there, so maybe we use it for some other function, maybe?
I get. These letters are positions for the water valves.
I'm just trying to think of... a thick pipe that stretches across the floor. A wooden box, nothing else interesting in here. Dividing wall that separates the toilets. There's some toilet paper on the shelf. Dividing wall that separates the toilets. Oh, man. The heck is this?
Hey, Junpei, you know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
No, I can't say I ever thought about that.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden. It's like when you hard-boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
Oh yeah?
But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could.
Like what?
Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna, or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
Yeah, I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I got it! Huh? What's up?
Nothing. Forget about it.
What was that all about?
And we have a thermometer. Oh, you took the thermometer off. It says open at the bottom of the gauge. I wonder what it means. Maybe when it gets that hot, something will open. Well, we know a spot where there's hot water. Yeah. If I could get this hot water on the thermometer, then maybe. Alright, thermometer, let's get this party started. Yep, looks like that's doing the trick. There goes the gauge. And now it's at the open mark. Huh? It opened. What's this? Looks like there's a piece of paper in here. 957! Plus. Alright, so... that'll probably be... 1776. Yeah, but just to make sure, we're gonna use the calculator function. $1776. Yep. Gotcha. And we found it.
There's a large iron door at the end.
Let's take a look. Huh? What are you doing, Seven?
Well, I figure maybe we might want to come back here sometime. So, I stuck the broom in there to keep the door from shutting. Alright, let's go.
Jumpy, look!
What's up?
What's that on the wall there?
Oh, I think it's...
A map
of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor, then. We'll have time to study it later. Let's keep going for now.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
I don't think Ace Lotus and Clover are gonna be too happy.
What the? You're shitting me. We're back.
Clover! Lotus! And Ace! I'm glad you're all okay. Lotus? What are you... How could you do this to us?
Knock it off! We got bigger shit to worry about right now.
What?
Go have a look. I stuck the screwdriver in the door. That door over there, the one without a number. As long as the screwdriver's there, it can't shut, so you can get in there. There's a shower room past there. I stuck a broom at the door there, too. Anyway, go take a look.
Then you're saying we can go in there without passing through the numbered door?
Yeah, it's about the size of it.
What the hell is in there?
You'll know when you see it.
Fine, let's go.
My goodness. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though. Should I go as well?
Yeah.
Very well.
Clover's not gonna like it.
Snake was probably murdered.
And skipping. Skipping.
here we go.
Oh, that's the...
Yeah, I found it in the shower room.
Oh, I see. It's got the
Oh,
Mercury
Mercury,
symbol.
sorry. It's
Now
tough
we
to
can
remember
go.
pretty much the planet names right there.
Looks like there's only 2 floor buttons working.
C and bottom.
Time to head down then.
This is a numbered door.
Yeah, it's door 2.
So who should go through the door this time?
We don't need to be discussing who we're leaving behind this time, right?
Right. It's set up so we'll be able to meet up again once we get through the numbered doors.
Then there's no need for arguments at this point.
We should figure out who's going in first.
Very well. Would anyone like to volunteer?
I'll do it.
I'll go too.
And I suppose I need to go too, then.
All right, we're taking off.
Okay, please be careful.
Jesus. You two are acting like you're married, you know that?
Oh,
Don't be silly. Cut it out.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Where the hell is it this time?
I don't see it!
There it is! It's right there! It stopped.
Yeah, it stopped.
Man, I'll never get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Damn right.
All right. This hallway's pretty short, but it's got 5 doors. 3 on the left, and only 1 on the right.
Don't forget the last one at the end of the hall.
But it's got a metal plate over it, so I doubt we're gonna get anywhere that way.
All right, let's get started. I think we'd probably better split up. You okay with that?
Yes, no problem.
Sure thing.
Then I'll take this first one.
I'll try the one next to it.
Well, I guess I'd better get started too.
Seek a way out. Yeah, let's get started. A confinement room front hallway. Well, I guess we better investigate these rooms. So, yeesh, that's a prison, what looks like. There's a dirty blanket on the bed. Yeah, man, this is a mess. It's not even a bed anymore.
I can't say I want to sleep there.
Well, we got something right here. Toilet paper tube, huh? I seriously doubt I'm gonna need this for anything. Well, this part's thinner than the rest. In fact, this doesn't really look like it's part of the rest of the thing. This rod feels loose. Maybe if I give it a couple of turns. Here we go. And we got a screwdriver shaft.
Hey, this is a screwdriver shaft. It's missing a handle, though. Even if we run to a screw it fits, we're gonna have a hard time with it without a handle.
Well, if we find a handle, maybe then it'll do us some good. Yeah, maybe. Okay, we got this sun over here.
A symbol on the toilet lid, huh? Seems a little fishy to me.
It's a sun symbol, but it doesn't look like the ones on the doors. Weird. We also got this.
What the hell is this supposed to be? Like a drawing of a whirlpool or something?
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it's trying to look like water.
Huh. Looks like the water doesn't work.
Doesn't matter how much 7 turns that thing, no water's coming out. Has the water been shut off from somewhere else? We got something down there, what looks like.
There's a little tile in the drain.
Doesn't look like we're gonna be able to pull it out of there.
Might have to use our heads on this one. Alright, let's figure out this thing out.
Alright, so how do I get that out? Now, this chair is pretty old. If 7 sat on it, it'd probably break.
Huh? You say something?
Nothing at all. Wow. This thing's really simple. Is it really a desk?
Well, of course it's gonna be simple. I mean, it's probably like that so we don't try to use this part of the puzzle, right? You probably use a desk to write letters to your family or something, but this is a boat. I bet the only thing they used this for was eating off of.
I got the screws here, but without the handle I can't do anything about the drawer. So I'll go see what Lois is up to here. And we got towel. Well, looks like a towel. I have to wonder if the design means anything, though. Maybe you should consider what the design might be. Perhaps they'll give us a hint? I see water flowing to this pool of water. Well, we saw this pool of water in Seven's room down there. And yeah, there's that stream, so maybe I have to do something here. Only problem is the handle's gone. There's no knob on this faucet. There's no way we could get water out of it like this. If we can find a knob or something that'll work as one, then we should be able to get water to come out of this thing. Well, we don't exactly have anything. So let's just see what... Okay, so we got this moon symbol. A moon? What filthy, disgusting moon. Yeah, it's pretty filthy, but it's a precious hint. Let's remember, alright? Oh, this paper seems to be pretty old. Ew, how the hell can you touch that? It's horrible. Well, it's not like I really got a choice, do I? It's not like I want to. It's just hanging from the wall. Well, for pulling the string, there must be a toilet that flushes. I also got... that handle certainly looks familiar. There's nothing in the drawer. Yeah, something's not right, though. That handle in that drawer doesn't really fit, you know. It just looks messy. Why don't you take it out? And we got the center room drawer. So there's a mirror on the other side of this drawer. Interesting. It's kind of an odd shape, and it looks like someone attached the handle with a screw after the fact. I probably need this mirror drawer for something, so... Let's check out the last room. Okay, pretty dang dark. Oh yeah, we could probably use this mirror to reflect the light. Now I just gotta figure out where to reflect the light. Maybe if I go somewhere that's a little easier to shine light on. Or I shine light in the mirror in the back. Is that a number? So if I shine light in this mirror, then I get to see some numbers. I can see a 4 on the left and a 7 on the right. 4 and 7. So if I shine light in the mirror, symbols appear. The left side has the sun, and the right has the moon symbol. So I'm guessing we have to flush the sun symbol 4 times, moon 7. I'm gonna remember this. And this... Oh, god damn it, no matter how high I pull on this damn thing, it won't budge. Guess I won't be opening this anytime soon. Doesn't look like it's got a keyhole, and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it? Alright, so let's do the toilet handles. Hey, this handle's pretty loose.
Loose? You think it'll come off if you pull on it? It fell off. Huh, look at this. That handle really doesn't fit in the string. Maybe it wasn't meant to be attached to it.
And so we got this handle. Oh, wait a minute. So if I stick this bell rod into the handle... And we got a screwdriver! So let's combine them, the screwdriver and the drawer. And we get a knob. Okay, so let's see. The only thing you can manipulate in this room is that string. Chances are they made this puzzle so someone wouldn't trigger by accident. Alright, that's one. Guess I should keep pulling on this thing, then. Alright, here goes. Second pull. Third pull. Did you just hear something?
I did, but it doesn't look like anything's happened here.
Huh. I wonder what that sound was. Who knows? Anyway, let's get rid of the screws here. It's a really simple desk, because there's only one drawer in it. Investigate the drawer.
Huh? What the hell? It's not opening.
There's something up with this drawer. I don't trust it. Do I have to pick on the screw? Pick the screws? Yep. Sweet, got the screws off.
Now we can open the drawer.
There's nothing in here.
Well, maybe the drawer's what we need.
The drawer, huh?
Alright, let's yank the thing out.
Well, I got this desk drawer, so let's try putting the one without the handle in, maybe. I already took the drawer out of this desk. Huh. Well, let's try, doing the toilet puzzle in the other room. Alright, 7 this time. So this is what the moon symbol was pointing to, huh? They probably made it so someone wouldn't trigger by accident. If that's the case... Second time. And the third time. Fourth time. Fifth time. This is the 6th consecutive time. And 7. There's that sound again. It happens whenever I pull that string a couple times. Junpei, did you hear something from the other room? The other room? You mean from the dark room? Oh, so that's where it came from. Well, let's just go ahead and put this in. So these sinks, they're on opposite sides of this wall, right? No, it's not just the sinks. Everything's opposite, like a mirror image. So, that's normal if you're both using the same water pipes, right? Sweet! The handle I got off that drawer fits in onto the faucet perfectly. Now I can turn the water on. Junpei, what are you doing? It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm running the water. I can see that. I'm asking you why you're just letting it run like that. Think about this. This faucet didn't have a knob when we found it, right? What do you mean? Just watch. Any time now. Hey, water's filling up. Doesn't that just mean the pipes are clogged? Whoops, let's turn it off for now. So, did anything change? The water stopped flowing. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Ugh, Junpei, I'm leaving this one to you, alright? Jeez, Lotus. Let's try this. Sound like something falling. What was that? I heard too. Let's open the drawer. And... we have a tile. 14. Well, I heard something coming from the dark room. Maybe this? Well, this drawer opens easily enough. And we got 2 more tiles. I already took the drawer out of this desk. And we got another tile.
What the? Hey, what's going on? Are you... You're sweating like crazy. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's definitely more than just a little dizzy.
Now, sorry if I'm skipping way too quick.
Are you sure? You don't look so good.
What am I doing here?
Huh? What are you talking about? We opened the number 2 door and walked in here. Don't tell me you forgot.
No, that's not what I mean. It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back. I think I've been here before.
Huh?
I said I've been in this room before.
You were here? When? Why?
Aoi. Light. Nona.
What the hell was that?
It's right there. I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't. That's right, an experiment. There was some kind of experiment going on this ship.
An experiment? What sort of experiment?
They were trying to control people. Or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment, I mean. I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all their names. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Experiment. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Those kidnapped kids. Was I working that case?
Huh?
Wait, under this bed. The hole's gone? No, maybe it was a different room. There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that look just like this one.
Hey, what exactly do you remember? Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense.
I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then.
Okay. From what I can remember, I think I was a cop.
A cop?
Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. You remember that, right? It was all over the news.
Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it. I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. Nobody knew why. It was all over TV and the newspapers every day. So you're saying you were investigating it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with those kids. After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. I think it was...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Yeah, that had to been it. That's why I went to the wharf. In the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them were carrying large bags. The bags... There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. They were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding, my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head. Drop the gun. I kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. Did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle. A drug? That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it! Shit, my head hurts. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. It would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice.
I could barely hear the voice.
The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Oh. No, it was several. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold on. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. Then... yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face. So I wiped it off and crawled inside.
And then...
Hey, what happened after that?
I don't remember what happens after that. I think I found some kind of door out of the duct. And I think I found some kids, too. Not good. Why can't I remember what happened next?
Man, what happened to the kids, Seven? Did you save them?
I don't know. I don't know if it was me. I've got this feeling. I think one of the kids died.
What?
Girl, I think. Huh? Anyway, just... please don't ask me anymore, okay? I really don't remember anything else.
It's fine. Don't push yourself. Going by what he said, the children who had been kidnapped 9 years before, apparently a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals had been behind it all. They'd taken the children to the same ship we're on now. They'd been brought here for an experiment. Seven said it had something to do with controlling human beings. The 16 children who had been kidnapped were the subjects. Seven had said 3 of their names were Aoi, Light, and Nona. I think that's all I got. Oh, and Seven is, or was at some point, a cop. I can't really use any of this information anyway. I didn't learn anything about the Notary Gate or Zero. Why brought to the same ship where they'd done those experiments 9 years ago.
Or if it's even the same ship at all.
Just what the heck is this about controlling human beings? That's nuts. Did they really conduct an experiment like that? I don't have time to just stand here thinking. I need to get moving.
Yeah, we better. Let's see. Okay. Well, looks like we're investigating all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door.
Alright, let's crack that mystery then.
We got 4 tiles.
And there are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up on the wall here.
So if we replace 4 of the tiles on the wall with the ones we got, that should open the door. Well, there's only one way to find out. Okay, there's just several ways you can just solve this puzzle. Notice in the room, in the word right there, there's 4 E's and we have 4 tiles. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure that out. But here's another way. And I think the way that the developers actually intended you. Notice the 14. Yeah, going by pretty much the root 10 standards. The 5th letter E plus 9, for root 10, gives us 14. So we have to replace all the E's with 14. Hey, did you hear just say something unlock? Does that mean we got right? Yes, it looks like we did. The 14 hidden on the tile. If you convert that to hexadecimal, it's an E. Okay, sorry, hexadecimal, or root 10, blah blah blah.
Basically, the E in emergence are the 14s from the tiles. So if we replace it, that gives up the answer.
Okay, is there like a typo somewhere? Because I think it's supposed to be that gives us the answer, not that gives up the answer. Do you really care why it worked? Let's just get out of here. Alright. Yes, let's go. Yes! There should be one more room after this if I'm reading the pattern correctly. Ooh, boy, that looks dangerous.
What the hell is this place?
Oh, this room is really creepy.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now. Figures.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this would be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
My guess is probably the torture room with a frickin' electric chair.
Looks uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
It looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel. Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
Oh, what the hell is this? What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
I'm kind of afraid at this point. I think this will tell us what the name of the room is, if I'm right in my assumption. Yep, it is the torture room. Oh boy, yeah, this ain't gonna be fun. Ay, ay, ay. All this wrench certainly looks new. So we got a wrench here. The rest of the tiles look all rusted, so... Oh, the cover's bolted on there pretty good. Should be able to get those bolts off with this wrench we just found, though. Sweet, it opened! It's open. Now the hole's too small. You can't see in even with the cover off. Whoa, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in there. Okay, I admit that scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Alright, here we go. Arm into the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something. It's small, cold, and hard. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in here. Alright, let's see what this thing is. The Sun Key! Only problem is, how do we get out of this room? Red, yellow... Do you think the colors mean something?
No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that...
The bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. Oh, these levers have got to turn something on.
Of course they would. All they can do is turn something on and off. What's important is what they turn on or off.
But don't say the floor is going to suddenly open up. Now, this Sun Key should fit in the keyhole in these manacles. Oh, I didn't even notice! Alright, Sun Key, in you go. And... yes! Great, they're open. I don't think we're gonna need the Sun Key again in here, though. Just seems unlikely. Alright, Sun Key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you.
Well, they're open. What are you gonna do now?
Let's just look around some more. I got a feeling that something will happen. Right. We should try and figure out what the device over in the corner is for, at any rate. You mean this one? Oh, there's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above.
Huh? I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle.
It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we'll just adjust the switches to match the blocks up on top, right? You adjust the switches shown in the four corners of the screen, then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. Not much. So... okay, there's the sample up above. So let's see. Yeah, that looks right. Adjustment is completed. Now proceeding to execution phase. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair.
Whoa, whoa, I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation?
I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this.
I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair.
Well, Seven's never gonna fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data? I wonder if it's gonna run electricity through the subject. Oh, there's a human head on the screen. Oh, sorry, that's 7.
There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's gonna zap the brain with a little electricity.
This really doesn't sound safe. Anyway, we still got to prepare. We can talk about this after we figure out what it means by preparation, alright?
Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask it what we need to do.
I don't think examining the chair is going to cause that machine to do anything. You should probably take a look at the monitor instead. Really? Error, the disposal tank is closed. Please fill the tank with water. What tank? Oh man, don't tell me we gotta do something with a water tank.
Well, there's probably something around here, open a tank or whatever's asking us to do.
Looks like the only controls are in this room. You mean this is a water tank? There's nothing in there anymore. Nothing in the tank.
What's wrong, Junpei? What are you doing on the floor?
Well, I thought maybe if I got down there I could see through the glass. It's not working though. You don't think it's just a large sheet of glass they put into indentation? I don't know. I mean, why would they do that? And the placement of the chair.
Not making sense, Junpei. What's your point?
Well, I'm not sure, but don't you think there's something under the glass? Maybe, I just don't know. There are a bunch of buttons here with the letters A through F on them. Wonder if they do anything. Down you go. So if I press again, back you come. Guess these buttons switch something on or off when you push them. You can see some oil or something down there at the base of the lever. Yeah, it feels like it's got some movement to it. I should be able to pull this one. Right? Let's pull the lever. Is that water?
What the hell? What's going on?
Will you calm down? It's just water going somewhere. It sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor... Oh! Junpei, look! Was she... Oh, damn. I can see through the glass now. And we got the letters E, D, B, and F. Well, guess I gotta turn off A and C then. What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. It looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzle here was that the power had to be sent in a specific way. Alright. The restraint device is unlocked. Please seat subject in device.
Well, like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up...
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But...
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair to you. I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with. Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much. No, tell them that I will always love them.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei. They're twins. I had them when I was young after... Well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Wait
a minute!
Nona?
Nona's one of the kids!
Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
But what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh, no way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you.
My gosh.
But... And then, that was when... From there, it looked like... Just as if, finally...
And we got the abridged version.
That's all I remember from 9 years ago.
Oh my god. Everything I've been looking for. For the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back.
9 days? Really? Are you sure this isn't a coincidence?
They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember them? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Great old pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital?
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment? I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment. This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them. Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair, given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
Experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. In order we gave Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down. System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour.
We don't have an hour.
If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Lotus, okay, let's do this.
Alright. So we got several of these. Huh. Weird. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be tricky. No. Is it really that simple? I think I got it. Now, that took a while. The experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock. I can hear the door unlocking. And now we got a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take long for 7 of me to get her out of here. Let's get out of here, now. Being a guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again. Boy. Jeez, that took a while.
The hallway goes to the left.
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Right. Let's...
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C-Deck. Huh? No one's here.
Where did they go?
I have no idea.
Hey, Junpei!
We should follow him.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase. There was a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door, and I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now. This should open that door.
Alright.
Alright, time to open this.
Hold on a sec there.
Huh?
We don't have the key for this one yet.
That's...
Oh, it's the Jupiter symbol.
Then we can't open this door.
Unfortunately, no, we can't.
Jeez, the sun door's gotta be just on the other side of this, you know? We can't just stop... Hey! It opened.
What?
Maybe one of the others found the key.
Yeah, the others must have found the Jupiter key.
Well, what are we waiting for? What?
What the heck?
Why?
What the hell? What the hell happened? Clover. Nothing. She's dead.
Hey, what are you doing?
The key! Give me the sun key!
Why?
Why do you think? We have to get out of here before the murderer comes back!
The murderer? Santa, Clover, and Ace. 3 people, 3 dead bodies. That means that the person who had killed them was... Huh. No, it can't be true.
Give it to me! Let's go! Open! Why?
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
Oh no. Is it the wrong key?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, it's unlocked.
It's open.
What the hell is this?
Wait, you mean the door was already unlocked?
Why?
How would I know that? Whatever, let's just go.
What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
But I don't see any other doors.
Well, it's open.
No way.
It opened by itself.
It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all this. The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before.
Bad feeling. We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse. Shit!
Hey, Junpei!
I can't take this anymore. No one can. No. It's a lie. It's gotta be... This can't be real. No. It's impossible. If it's a dream, just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke. I'm imagining things. Yep, that's it. This is all obviously a lie. It's a big, elaborate trick. An illusion or something. Or a dream. It's made up. Ah!
Ah! Connie!
What the heck? Oh no!
Connie! Connie, hang on! Connie!
Jumpy?
Oh man. Connie, there's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
Jumpy, I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No way. No way I am going to let you die. I am going to save you. I promise.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again. Jumpy, really happy.
Don't give me that I was crap. You're going to see me again lots more times. You just got to hang on. All right, Connie? You... Ow, what can I do? Damn it!
A submarine?
What's that? A submarine? What on earth is a submarine doing here? That's it! Hang on, alright? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
No! Don't go! Please, don't go! Please, just stay with me, okay? I want to be close to you, Jumpy. When I...
Connie.
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I've liked you for a long time. Jumpy, a really long time. Jumpy, do you remember we all, when we were kids, we went to the pool and to the fair? Do you remember playing snowball at the school? They're all memories I'll never forget. All of those moments are treasures to me. I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you. A lot more. But that won't happen now.
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Connie. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Really?
Yeah, really. I swear.
That makes me happy. Really happy. Jumpy. I feel sleepy.
No, Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much.
Oh no.
Connie! Connie! Connie!
Okay, how can you not be sad at this moment? My gosh. Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Kane's body. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere, he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. It rang 5 times, then faded.
5 o'clock.
Quietly, gently, softly, he set Kane down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lois had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like grinding stone. Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway. Oh my gosh! His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake, a sea, a blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lois's wrist. Her bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. A part of him knew the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around. The door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion. Simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Who? One dead body lay behind door number 5, the body of the knife man. Another lay in the shower room, the body of Snake. At the central staircase were 3 more, Ace and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses, those of Seven and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Kane. And now Junpei would join them. Who then had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water. And yeah, this ending was supposed to be so special, it gets its own credits. That just seems weird. This is obviously one of the bad endings. Yet this is probably the only one with full credits. The only bad ending with bad credits so far. So, yeah, obviously this is known as the submarine ending. It's just so weird that the submarine ending is the one with the most backstory so far, particularly with a bit of a Kane, Lotus, and Seven's backstory. And yeah, this ending is probably one of the most heartbreaking of all. And unfortunately, yeah, these credits just cannot be skipped right now. So apparently we just gone through pretty much all the ending paths so far. But how are you supposed to get to some of the other endings? Well, there's one set of doors I haven't gone through yet, but I think I'll handle those later. For now, I still want to get through the 5 path. The end. Or is it? I think since Ave was along that same 5 path, I'll go through that. And then I guess I'll go through 6. Oh boy. I mean, how could you not feel sad after all this? And we still don't know who killed all these people yet. Huh? Well, first, I better check through here. Gotta go through that door, that path.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 7 pieces.
All right, I want to double check the flow. Yeah, I better go up until the escape room, pretty much, because I want to see that path right there. Door 2.
My choice is door 2. Hey, wait a minute there. You cheating?
cheating?
I'm asking if you changed your number after you heard what doors we wanted.
Now, apparently, since 6 was our original door, and if we pick either 1 or 2, then Sam will accuse us of cheating since, well, we switched the papers.
How could I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier.
Let me see that.
Sure, here. I had 3 pieces of paper ready, and I put the one with... after I...
Yeah, I'm skipping through this since we basically heard that.
Well, what does it say?
You got lucky.
Alright, so we know who's going through door 2. That'd be me, Lotus, and Junpei. The only problem's the other 2 teams.
June and I want door 6.
Clover and I...
That's not... We can't open either of those...
Why don't Santa and June go into door 1 with Ace?
Huh?
Well...
And what will you do, Clover?
I'll be waiting at the stairs. You guys are coming back here, right? That's what 7 was saying, wasn't it?
We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the notary game works.
I'm sorry, but I just want to be by myself for a while. You understand, right?
Alright, I'm going through door 1. That alright with you, June?
Yes.
Well, we'll be going then.
Let's move 2.
Yeah.
Right. Let...
Won't see June for a while. This was my choice. 7 said we'd all see each other again, and I'm going to believe that. The other group went to A deck to go through door 1. Clover joined them. Our group is on the way too. We're heading to the bottom. I wonder what we'll find down there.
We ready?
Yeah.
I'll go first. Let's go!
Where the hell is it this time?
I don't see it!
Oh, there it is! It's right there!
Okay, we can skip past that. Okay, that's the point I wanted to switch. I got what I came for there. Alright, check out the flow. And I want to check this path. And for this, yeah, I want door 8.
There are no other combinations.
And we can see those keys are locked, so we could just skip down to here. So let's see. Oh, we can pick the handle. I want to see if any of the conversations changed. So I'm going to have to go through the steam engine room again. Okay, yeah, so we're on the right path. Good. Okay, so... yeah, I know what to do. I'll just go up. Okay, door we entered. Yeah, it probably won't take very long. And then we gone through B. Get the wheel. Go through C. Let's see if there's new conversations down there.
You know, speaking of experiments, there was this experiment some scientists did with rats. First,
oh, that's a new conversation.
C-shaped tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it. The tank has 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B. Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So, what would a rat do if it was put in this situation? Which exit would the rat choose?
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified, which means the rat can't get out that way. So, after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
You're right. It isn't very interesting. Yet. See, these scientists repeated this experiment over and over, using hundreds of different rats over several generations. This produced some surprising results. With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit. Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B. But that wasn't the most impressive part. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory, far from the original one, with the same results. No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same. The rats in this second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial one. These rats weren't related to the others and had never even come in contact with them. And yet, they all easily found their way to exit A as though they already knew. What did it mean?
Are you suggesting something like telepathy? They were passing information to one another through some undetectable medium?
How the hell would I know? I'm not any kind of scientist. I don't know what made them do that. But I do know that story's true. If you've got another explanation, I'd sure love to hear it. Come on, let's get going. There's still a lot here we haven't checked out. And we gotta get the hell out of here before June passes out.
Hey, wait. There's something I want to ask you.
What?
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water. They could have just used a dry box, you know? If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know, put some bait by exit B or something. I mean, do they really have to make it so the rats can drown?
You know, the word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge. You ever think about that?
Huh?
Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous. And to emerge means to sort of come out, or appear, or rise out of something else. So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
Inspiration?
Yeah. Think about it. When the chips are down, either you crack or your mind focuses and pulls up what you need.
So in an emergency, your real potential emerges. Is that...
Yeah. That's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting. That was an interesting conversation. And obviously we have the key right there, so we know what to do. But I want to see if there's a more conversation changes. Besides, I think we're pretty close to the end right now. activate this switch. Yeah, gold's right down there, lower left. Bronze is there in the lower right. And if you want more proof on where the discs go, there's these little indentations in the top. Lower left and lower right. Gold in the lower left, bronze in the lower right, silver on top. On every single one of these. So that's pretty much a good clue. I know what to do. Switch them. Switch them. And there we go. Didn't think the conversation would take place until after this room.
Yes!
Alright, so let's skip right here until probably a change of the conversation, possibly.
We didn't have parents. They bought it in an accident when we were still kids. So I had to be like her dad. And that meant that I bought her Christmas presents every year. On Christmas Eve, I'd leave the present next to her pillow. And the next morning, she'd come running into my room with this big smile. Look, look, Santa left me a present. He got me that doll I really wanted. I'm so glad he got my letter. She was always so excited. I was the one who told her to write those letters. I'd say, write down something you want and mail it to Santa. The address I gave her was somewhere in Northern Europe that doesn't exist. Anyway, she'd write the letter and stamp it and send it out. And then a few days later, it'd show up back in her mailbox marked address unknown. I'd open the letters before she figured out they'd been sent back. Once I had the letter, I'd go around to a couple stores with some money I'd saved up over the year and buy her the stuff she'd asked for. It took a lot of saving, but I managed to buy her presents every year. But one year, her letter was different. She didn't write a list of toys she wanted or anything like that. Instead, it said, I don't want any presents this year. Instead, I want you to make my wish come true. My wish is that we'll be happy like this for a really, really long time. That was it. Nothing else. But I couldn't make that wish come true. Some Santa I am.
What happened?
She died. She was killed 9 years ago.
Wait a minute. 9 years ago? Killed? Didn't Seven mention in pretty much another timeline that girl was killed 9 years ago? Could be pretty much the same one.
All right, let's go.
Huh?
Hey, what are you two doing? Let's get moving, come on!
Let's go.
Yeah.
And skipping. Skipping, 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 skipping. Skipping, skipping, skipping. And let's seek a way out. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the 9 cards. And now I know where number 9 is. Yep.
Now we finally...
What the?
Hey, June, are you okay? I'm sorry, I gotta go check on her. You finish the box thing, alright? Just put the cards in the boxes. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, it should be the world's easiest puzzle right there. So easy that we don't even have to do it.
Are you alright? What happened? Can you stand?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fine. I just tripped.
Don't give me that. Now is not the time.
But it's true. I tripped over a box.
Just let me see for a sec.
Huh.
You're still warm.
I saw her fall. I think she really did just trip on something, you know? Still, to fall down like that, I think she's probably still a little messed up.
Alright, well, let's just get out of here as fast as we can so we can get you to a hospital.
Oh, I don't think it's anything that serious. I just need a little medicine and some sleep, and I'll be fine.
You're not okay, June.
Medicine, huh? Well, if we could get in touch with anyone outside, I'll bet Ace could swing that for you easy.
Wait a minute. What about Ace and medicine?
Ace? Why?
Huh? Don't you know? He's the president of a pharmaceutical company.
It better not be that company.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals is the name, I think.
What the heck? A Cradle Pharmaceutical? That's the company that kidnapped the children 9 years ago. You mean this Ace? Was... Oh my gosh. Was he really one of the kidnappers, or... What?
Their flagship product is an anesthetic drug called Soparil.
Soparil. Soparil? I've heard of that before somewhere.
Soparil. It's an anesthetic that's a gas at room temperature. A lot like how nitrous oxide is. It takes only a few seconds to spread, and even a small amount is very effective. A bunch of countries quickly accepted it for widespread use within their police and military forces. It was an effective crowd suppressant and room clearer. It was practical, ethical, and the humane nature of it made it the ideal drug. It's been around for about 6 years. They developed it from the extracts of several different roots. It became popular almost as soon as it was made public, with many governments placing large orders. Demand for Soparil skyrocketed. And of course, that meant Cradle Pharmaceuticals' stock did too.
Why do you know all of this?
I heard it from the old man himself.
From Ace? When?
By the number 4 door at the central stairway, when we were searching the second-class room. Remember how Snake, 7, and you went to door 5? It was back then. I asked him what he did for a living, and he said he ran his own company. After that, we just started talking, and I guess it just came up, you know?
Huh.
Are you worried about something?
No, nothing.
I am kind of am, but that's because I know about the other timeline. Is Ace still working on that easy puzzle?
What the hell is he doing? June, don't push yourself, alright?
Okay, Ace, what the heck is the big deal there?
Yes.
Santa, could you take care of her? I'll go check on Ace.
It's not rocket science.
Sure.
You shouldn't have any trouble. Just match the faces to the boxes. It's not that hard.
What are you doing? What happened?
Nothing. My vision has gotten rather blurry, I think, because of fatigue. I can't see very well at the moment.
What can't you see well?
These pictures. I don't care to admit it, but I may be developing presbyopia. Growing old is a difficult thing. At any rate, I'll leave the rest to you. I'm feeling awfully tired, so if you don't mind, I'd like to rest for a bit.
How could simply looking at cards have tired him out? But if it wasn't, what had made him so uncomfortable?
Prosopagnosia. Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces.
You mean Ace can't distinguish between human faces? That's what you're saying?
In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to.
Maybe he's got prosopagnosia? Well, he looks depressed enough to have it. Oh well. Time to solve the 9 boxes puzzle. Ace's card is in box 1, Snake's is in number 2. I just need to do the same for the rest. And finally, the 9th man's card into box 9. Yeah! Oh, they opened! What the? 9 pins? I guess I'll take them with me.
I know there's another another cutscene right before we exit the room. So I'm just gonna be wondering if that changed as well. Alright. 11 and 7. Alright, 16. Oh dang, I went 9. Ah, bugger. That's what happens when rushing! So that's 20. That should be 2. And 13. And 18. Okay. Let's see. $17, darn it. 7. Okay. Okay, next I should try for 16. Let's see. 9. Or 15, sorry. And then let's see, 13. So it would be... 5. 1. 7. Oh, dang it, that was 14. Dang it! What the heck is wrong? $17. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so how can I get 21? So let's see. 16. Then there we go. Five. I forget if I did the 9-1 in kind of like the corners or the straight edges. Four. No, that clearly ain't it. It was the straight edges. Now I gotta deal with the robot puzzle. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, I know. No. What can I do? I know this has to be right so far. Oh, what's after this? Dang it, I did not mean to back out. Now we got an additional move, really? I don't think I need it. Forward. Up. Push this. Gotta stop derping. I know how to do the puzzles. Just gotta stop derping, pretty much. Alright, let's just see the coffin cutscene. Let's see if anything changed down here. Do the reaction to the gun, everything's still the same. Okay, everything's still the same. Well, I've gotten this far, so let's just go ahead and leave. So I probably shouldn't have gone through this part. Pretty much, I shouldn't have gone through the room puzzles for both of them. I'm just curious.
We've seen this elevator before.
Okay, right now, yes, it's unlocked. Which means we're gonna avoid the bad end knife. And that's not even a bad end, it's just submarine.
Of course, we just assumed that there was only
Wait a minute,
one.
let me just check. I could just skip to the cutscenes. I could just skip to the freaking cutscenes.
After all, why would there be more than one?
Oh, man. We fell for it.
I could just skipped to the frickin' cutscenes all this frickin' time. There was no need to go through some of the rest of the puzzles. Well, now I know for next time. Good to know, good to know. And yeah, Clover's gone.
She's not here.
No, she isn't.
All right, just in case, we should go take a look in the shower room.
Shower room?
That's where her brother is. She might have gone to see him. Well, we might as well check, right? Let's go. Good. We can still get in.
We should thank Seven later.
Don't forget to replace the screwdriver broom.
No luck.
Yeah, I don't think she's here.
The smell is horrible. Let's check the back, just to be sure. No, she's not here. Snake, just where did your sister go? Such a horrible way to go. The skull shattered, the left arm's hideously twisted. Wait, bones.
My brother's left arm is... it's not like a normal person's arm.
So the person that died wasn't Snake? Then who is it that died? Well, at least we know Snake's still alive!
Of course! Why didn't I realize it earlier?
Jumpy?
Oh, sorry for making you wait. Let's go.
Hopefully Clover realized that. It's good that Snake's still alive, but where the heck is he?
Junpei! June! Where were you guys?
Did something happen?
Clover is dead.
What? You have got to be kidding me!
In the first-class bathroom.
What the heck was she doing over there? Oh my gosh.
Clover. Clover. Why? Why did this happen? Clover. No way. Let's get out of here, June. Are you all right?
Yes. I think so.
You should get some rest. Here, the bed. Can you sit?
Yes.
Man.
Who was the first to find the body?
Me.
Why did you come to this room?
To look for Clover. Why else? I found her body in the bathroom. As soon as I did, I ran outside. I got to the top of the stairs by the casino and yelled as loud as I could. Hey, guys! I found her, but it's bad. She's in the bathroom in the first-class cabin. Come quick! Or something like that. Then I went back to the bathroom. Ace, Santa, and Lotus showed up real soon after that. But I guess you two hadn't heard me or something, because you didn't show. So I took off down the stairs to look for you. After that... I mean, you know the rest, right?
7. There's one more thing I'm worried about.
What?
You stuck one of those plates in between the door and the frame, right? Why did you do that?
Come on, didn't I already tell you that? I did it so that the door wouldn't lock.
And now I'm asking, why?
So we could come back to this room? Oh. You think I did it?
Well, I don't know. That kind of depends on what you say, doesn't it?
For crying out loud. Follow me.
Does this have something to do with that safe?
Closet?
Yep.
Yeah. This is the reason. This safe. We couldn't open it when we were getting through this room. I figured there might be something pretty important in it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I figured eventually we might figure out what the numbers are for the safe. And if we did, I didn't want to screw around with door 5 again. So I put the plate in the exit door so we could get back in that way. You get it now?
Yeah. Figured it wouldn't open.
And of course we don't know the combination.
Huh? This is... rust. If there's rust here, that means... has someone opened the safe?
Huh?
Maybe there's another clue. Anything that might lead us to discover who stabbed Clover. Behind this door, the ninth man's body is behind there. Maybe I should have another look at it, just in case.
Maybe.
Ugh. Oh, the hell? This smell is... Oh. Oh. Wait, it's gone.
Where the heck is the number 9 bracelet?
This bracelet. It's gone. It was right next to the glasses. But why?
Huh? Where'd Junpei go? Oh, there you are. Were you looking for something in the hallway?
Yeah.
Did you find something?
No, nothing. What's up?
Well, I wanted you to take a look at something.
What is it? Clover. What was it you wanted to show me?
I searched Clover's body again. A real shame. She was stabbed once in the back, probably by a knife or something. And I found this.
What?
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff. Well, I did borrow one thing.
What? I'm opening it.
What the heck did you borrow, Seven?
Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Ah, now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand.
What is this? Some kind of secret code?
Code.
Sinister hand means... Well, it probably means the left hand.
Sinister was a term used in heraldry that meant to the left of the bearer of a coat of arms. The left hand. The left hand. What does the left hand mean?
The bracelet?
Does the darkness of the sinister hand have something to do with the bracelet? There's two things sticking out on either side of the face. The left and right sides of the face. Left and right. Left and right. Right and left. Truth is gone. Truth gone.
Truth gone. Maybe those two words. Well, we probably gotta figure out what else could gone and truth mean.
What else could gone and truth mean? Truth, of course, means something that is correct. Something that's fact. In other words, something that is right. You could then safely assume that gone means left. After all, after someone left, they were gone. But in this case, they clearly refer to their directional homonyms. Then truth equals right, and gone equals left. The left and right of the bracelet. These two things sticking out. So if I...
Okay, so obviously, right, left, right, left, right, left. Truth had gone, truth had gone, truth had gone. What?
Wait, did it just...
Hopefully we don't have to memorize that.
14383421.
Hey, what are those numbers?
14383421. 14383421. 14383421. 14383421. 14383421. Huh. 1 to the right, 4 to the left, and...
Oh. Yeah, truth gone, truth gone, truth gone.
Bingo. I knew it was for this.
Alright, let's see what's in the safe.
Is this some sort of note? Let's see.
Fact number 1. The nunnery game was played once before, 9 years ago. Fact number 2. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. Wait a minute. So Snake attended the game 9 years ago? Really? Fact number 3. It was planned by the following 4 people. The Critical Pharmaceuticals CEO. Is that Ace? I think it must be Ace. The Chief of Staff. And majority shareholder in Critical Pharmaceuticals, Corregia Minchido. I must punish them for the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved. I now state the truth. 0. So, 0 is probably really a good guy here, wanted to punish the bad.
Sorry, but do you think you could all come with me?
Come with you?
I want all of you to go to the big hospital room.
Why?
There's something I want to be sure of.
What do you want to be sure of?
I want to know if the person I suspect is really the culprit.
Wait, then you're saying...
Yeah.
And I know who I suspect.
I think I've got it figured out. I know who killed Snake and Clover. Anyway, if you could all please move to the big hospital room. I'll explain everything as soon as we get there.
Better hurry, Junpei. We only got an hour.
It's 5 o'clock. We don't have a lot of time left. Let's go.
Alright, here we go.
Actually, before we get started, I was hoping you could do something for me. Ace, Seven, and Lotus, could you please place your palms on the red?
Hmm? Huh?
Why? If we need to get to the shower room, why don't we just...
No, we're not going inside. Once you've authenticated, step away from the door.
Why?
Please, just do it. Or perhaps you don't want to know who killed Snake and Clover.
Fine.
What about you, Ace, Lotus?
Very well.
Sure.
I have this idea. I don't think this device responds to a hand placed on it. It instead reacts to a bracelet being brought close. You don't actually need a hand. I knew it.
Oh, now it's time to set the trap.
Huh?
What was that about?
How should I know?
Thanks. I appreciate your cooperation. By the way, Ace, would you mind if I asked you something?
What is it?
Do you know who I am?
What? What kind of question?
Just answer it, please. Who am I?
You're Junpei, of course. Who else would you be?
Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Actually, I'm Santa.
What?
The clothes I'm wearing, I borrowed from Junpei. And the clothes he's wearing are mine. We had a little swap.
That's ridiculous. Impossible.
So, you're saying I'm not Santa?
Of course you aren't.
Why? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa?
If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. 1 plus 7 plus 8 plus 3 equals 19. 1 plus 9 would be 10. The digital route would be 1. But the 4 of us just opened door 3. You can't possibly be Santa. Your bracelet number isn't 3.
It's 5, right? You're exactly right. My bracelet number is 5. Sorry, Ace. I tricked you. Of course I'm not really Santa. I'm Junpei. Who could possibly think I was? It's obvious I'm not. To think I was? Ridiculous. But I guess you couldn't see just how obvious it was. I asked you before, didn't I? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa? And you answered. If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. Most people wouldn't say something like that. The first thing that would come to anyone else's mind wouldn't be the bracelet number. There'd only be one thing they'd say. One sentence. You don't have his face. Ace, you have prosopagnosia. Am I right?
Prosopagnosia?
What's that? No clue.
Prosopagnosia is...
Very well. I confess. I have prosopagnosia. I cannot differentiate human faces. Is that what this was about? You want to mock me for my disorder?
No, not at all. I'm not making fun of you at all. In fact, I feel kind of bad for you. No, the reason I brought this up is that there's an excellent chance that the person who killed Snake has prosopagnosia.
What do you mean?
I'll just come right out with it. I think it was you, Ace. You killed him.
That's ridiculous. What possible evidence do you...
I have 3 pieces of evidence. The first, think back to a few hours ago. You made us argue over the 3 doors here in the big hospital room. There was no way all 7 people could go through them. Lotus suggested that we sacrifice one of us. Then you, Ace, said, I'll stay here. Why would you say something like that? It's pretty simple, really. You didn't want us to see the dead body in the shower room. You see? If Ace stayed behind, there were only 2 doors the rest of us could go through. Doors 7 and 8. There was no way we could get through door 3, the shower room. You knew that, didn't you, Ace? That's why you volunteered to stay behind.
Come on now. I think that's going a bit far. I can understand if you're jealous of my bravery, but Please don't devalue my actions. I only wanted to save the rest of you. Surely you can understand my altruism.
Altruism? Huh. You already knew, didn't you? You knew that whichever doors we took, eventually we'd end up back in the big hospital room.
What on earth are you saying? Of course I didn't know that. How could I have?
Really?
Yes.
Oh well, that's cool. I've still got 2 more pieces of evidence that say you're the killer. The second is that, as I said earlier, you have prosopagnosia.
Then you mean to imply that a person who can't distinguish human faces must be a bad person? Junpei, they call that prejudice.
No, I am not that stupid.
Then why?
Well, before I explain, I suppose there's something I should tell you. The corpse in the shower room. It's not Snake's.
What?
I didn't put it together right away, but there was something Clover told me. She said that Snake's left arm was prosthetic. He'd lost his real arm in an accident. But the body we saw in the shower room, let's call him Guy X. Guy X's left arm was definitely flesh and blood. In other words, Guy X couldn't possibly have been Snake.
Oh God. No. That's impossible.
Let's say, hypothetically, that the killer didn't have prosopagnosia. If that were the case, he would immediately realize that Guy X wasn't Snake. Even if the clothes were the same as Snake's, their faces would be completely different. It would have been obvious they were different people. And yet, they still killed him. Why? Why would they kill a stranger who'd only just shown up? On the other hand, if the killer did have prosopagnosia, it makes sense. They thought Guy X was Snake and killed him.
Wait just a moment. Let's say you're right, and I mistook Guy X for Snake. Even if I did, I would have had no motive to kill him. Why would I want to kill Snake?
I can think of at least 2 motives. 1, Snake knew about your past. If he ever revealed what he knew, that would have been really bad for you. You really didn't want that to happen. So to make sure Snake's mouth stayed shut, you killed him. 2, Snake had a grudge against you. You knew that. Or at least you could have easily assumed he did. Even without exposing your identity, he was a threat to you. You never knew when you might be attacked. You couldn't ever let your guard down. Every moment was a moment he might try something. You didn't want that kind of danger hanging over you. So you...
Hey, hold on a minute. What's the past that Ace wouldn't want us to know? Why did Snake have a grudge against him?
Look at this.
What's this piece of paper? The nonary game was played once before 9 years ago. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. It was planned by the following 4 people. Cradle Pharmaceuticals CEO Gentaro Hongo.
Yes, Santa, you should know who this guy is.
What is this?
It's the message from Zero. It was in the safe in the first-class cabin.
Give me a break! That paper is a lie! Someone is trying to frame me!
I'm sorry, how exactly is someone trying to frame you again? Because nowhere in that paper did mention Ace.
Me. You said me, right? Wouldn't that mean you're admitting you're Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals? Or am I mistaken?
Very well. I admit that much. I am certainly the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceutical. Gentaro Hongo. So what if I don't know anything about this nonary game that supposedly took place 9 years ago. Everything on that scrap of paper is bullshit. Someone is trying to set me up, you see? First of all, Junpei, you're claiming I did this all by myself. Think that over, all right? How could I have killed Snake all by myself?
Oh, that would be easy if you had the number 9 bracelet.
Not Snake. It was Guy X.
I don't care who it was. You said the killer put this other man into door 3, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Then I couldn't have possibly done that alone. I couldn't have opened door 3 with only myself and Guy X.
Nope. You could have.
Huh?
What?
Actually, Ace, when you were unconscious, I took something from you. Remember when you were injected with that anesthetic and fell asleep in the big hospital room? Yeah, back then, I took this.
No! You couldn't have!
Oh, yep, the trap is set, and Ace got caught in it.
I got you, Ace. Your right hand there tells me all I needed to know.
Time's up, Ace. You lose.
You want to tell me what you were so worried about? What's in your pocket? It's the number 9 bracelet, isn't it? Ace, Guy X, and the 9th man's bracelet.
I don't know why wireless controller would keep disconnecting. I just had to spoil the moment.
That was all you needed to open door 3. That's how you killed Guy X all by yourself, Ace. All you needed was the number 9 bracelet in your chest pocket. If you want to play innocent, that's fine by me. Go ahead, tell me. I don't have the bracelet, if that's what you want to do. But if you could take off your coat and hand it to me, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, we'll have to take it from you by force. Right, Seven?
Yeah, it'd be my pleasure.
Oh gosh.
Well done, Junpei. As you so correctly deduced, I have the number 9 bracelet. I retrieved it while we were searching for the missing hardware for the Red. I left the room I was supposed to search and headed to the first-class cabin on B-Deck. My purpose was to obtain the number 9 bracelet. 9 is a potent ally in the nonary game. Adding 9 to any set of numbers won't alter the digital root, as you can see. 9 is a very useful number here. With it, one can go anywhere, with anyone. It is, I suppose you could say, a game changer. So I made for the first-class cabin to obtain it. In mere moments, I successfully acquired the number 9 bracelet. There was also an unexpected bonus. The knife the 9th man had used.
Okay, so wait a minute. So are you saying that that Ace was the one who had the knife and stabbed Junpei in the back, in the knife ending and the submarine ending? Ace was faking his death in the submarine ending? Oh my gosh.
I quickly pocketed both of them and left. I made my way back to where I was expected to be. That's when I ran into Snake. Well, this guy X, actually. I spotted him ahead of me. He was heading for the large hospital room and hadn't noticed me. The man wearing Snake's clothes arrived at door 3. When he stopped, I walked up behind him and called out, "Snake." He turned around.
Yeah, that is definitely not Snake.
He said nothing. His mouth simply hung half open. He seemed dazed somehow, almost like a man half asleep. Perhaps he had been drugged. It wasn't important. I tend to gloss over little things like that. I was certain that man was Snake. I knew Snake had taken part in the nonary game 9 years ago. Being blind, it made sense that he didn't recognize me immediately upon our first meeting. But why then hadn't Snake said anything to me later? Surely he hadn't forgotten what had happened to him in the nonary game. But not once did he attempt to confront me. Did his lack of sight prevent him from fully recognizing who I was? Or perhaps Snake had conspired with Zero to deceive me? Regardless, he was a threat, and it was better to deal with him sooner rather than later. I had to get rid of him before he took action. With quick thinking, my plan went into motion immediately. I held the number 9 bracelet over the Red. I waved my own bracelet in front of the Red, and then grabbed Snake's arm and shoved his hand against the scanner panel. The door opened. I threw the man through it. 9 seconds later, the door shut. 81 seconds passed. After that, I returned to my post as though nothing had happened. After conducting my own search, I returned to the large hospital room when the 1 a.m. bell rang.
Ace, did you kill Clover?
Yes.
Why? Why did you kill her?
She was Snake's sister. It was possible he had told her something dangerous. Additionally, she had gone through door 1. It seemed likely she might have found it.
Found what?
Why don't you go through door 1 yourself? Perhaps it's hidden somewhere.
Yeah, but Lotus and I went through door 1 too.
We didn't see anything suspicious.
Yes. I thought as much after I heard your report at the central stairs. I doubt the 2 of you could find it.
Huh?
But perhaps Clover was different. Perhaps she had found it. I was, therefore, desperate to find her. And at last I did, in the first-class cabin. I spoke very calmly. Did you see it?
See what?
Don't act as if you don't understand. You were in the captain's quarters, weren't you?
Uh-huh. What are you talking about?
Very well. By the way, what are you doing here, Clover?
What? Nothing.
There's blood on your shoes. It looks fresh. Did you go take a look at the ninth man's corpse? I see. Your silence suggests that you noticed. You saw something, didn't you? You saw that his bracelet was gone.
No!
You aren't going anywhere.
Oh!
You're staying here.
No!
Don't you run, little girl.
Oh gosh. Dang, Ace.
That was how I killed Clover.
You son of a bitch!
I admit it. I've lost. I have lost. Completely and utterly. Don't misunderstand, Junpei. I didn't lose to you. I lost to Zero. Not you. I'm rather disgusted with myself for falling into such a simple trap. I looked the fool. And it was a trap. Make no mistake. I was trapped and manipulated by Zero. The man I killed in the shower room? If he wasn't Snake, then I have no idea who he was. But he was wearing Snake's clothes. And that was no coincidence. He had also been injected with something that reduced his cognition and prevented him from identifying himself or resisting me. And we can't forget the components that were removed from the Red before we arrived. I have no doubt that Zero planned all of this. Zero made sure I would kill that man. It follows, of course, that Zero knew everything I would do. That I would try to take the number 9 bracelet. That I would try to kill Snake. Everything.
I must punish them for the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved. I now state the truth. Zero.
I think Zero is one of us.
Zero is one of us? No. Wait. There's one more person. Snake. The man who died in the shower room isn't Snake. That means he's almost certainly still alive. Maybe Snake is Zero. Maybe he made Guy X wear his clothes so that we'd all think he was dead. Where's Snake now? What if he's off somewhere laughing at us? If he is Zero, he must have been lying to us about everything else. Is he watching us?
Well, I believe I've finished with my confession. Why don't we get moving?
What the hell is this shit? You aren't going anywhere, you son of a bitch! We're gonna leave your ass here to rot!
Why? Because I killed Clover? That's ridiculous. Why are you so upset that I killed the little bitch? She was nothing to you. A stranger you only met a few hours ago. Am I wrong?
You bastard!
Blindsiding me with a punch, huh? You've got some fire, don't you? I confess, I rather like a tough woman.
Well, maybe you'd like another one then.
Before that, let me give you one of my own.
Huh?
He took the gun!
If any of you so much as blink, I won't hesitate to pull this trigger. I've already killed 3 people. Don't think I'm not ready to make it 4.
3 people? What do you mean?
Don't tell me he was the one who could kill the knife man.
Very well. Let me take this opportunity to illuminate you. The person who killed the 9th man was me. Although I suppose to be more accurate, I encouraged him to get himself killed. While we were examining the main staircase, he came to me and told me his name. I recognized it at once, so I gave him a little push. Just a little white lie. It seems the settings for the dead were altered, Now it only requires a single person to deactivate the detonator in the bracelet. Investigate what's beyond door 5. We'll meet again later. And with that...
Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then.
Why is it stopping? God damn it! You lied! Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
So that's what it means.
Oh my god! There's no time left! Listen! I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here! It was him! He killed me! It was him!
If only he could have said who killed him before he blew up.
I had 4 reasons for killing him. As I said before, in the nonary game, the number 9 bracelet is of utmost importance. If I had allowed him to keep such a useful tool, he, or it, would have become a threat to me. As such, I decided that he should be eliminated early on. I wanted the number 9 bracelet. If I could manage to obtain it, I would be able to manipulate the game as I saw fit. I would be unable to acquire the bracelet unless its owner was dead. That's the second reason. Even setting aside his number, he would have been nothing but trouble for me. He was aware of my past. He knew what happened here 9 years ago. It was important that I eliminate him before he was able to disseminate this information. Lastly, I wished to conduct a simple test. A test to see if this nonary game was serious, or a poor attempt at a joke. I needed to be quite sure. As such, I encouraged him to act against the rules so that I might observe the outcome.
I don't get your third motive. What the hell happened 9 years ago?
Didn't I say? The nonary game was played. I planned it out, and I conducted its execution.
No way.
Why? What on earth was it supposed to do?
I don't really think I have any obligation to tell you that.
Hey, what's with this gun? Where did he get this?
Why don't you tell her, Santa?
On the other side of door 6, we found a gun in the coffin in the cargo room, right? Bastard must have grabbed it when we weren't looking.
Indeed I did. That was a pretty serious mistake, you know. Just saying you intended to leave it behind. Well, there isn't much time left. I'll be off then.
Well, where are you going?
Do I really need to explain? I had assumed it would be obvious. I have the number 9 bracelet. And now I have Lotus.
Isn't there a door with a 9 on it in the room that looked like a church? That's where you're going, isn't it?
And how do you know that?
Santa told me about it while we were looking for Clover.
I see. Well, you are correct. That is my destination. But now I must say goodbye to all of you. Ah, and please move and I'll pull the trigger.
Nope,
I don't need her alive to open the door.
Shit! He's getting away!
We can't risk it.
Now, Lotus, open the door for me if you would. Goodbye.
Dang, Ace.
Damn it! Hey, June, what happened? Are you alright? Jesus, you're burning up. Your fever's back. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Really, I'm fine. You should be worrying about Lotus.
But...
Jumpy, don't worry about me. I just need a little rest. I'll be fine. Don't you remember? I just needed to rest a little bit last time. So please, please save Lotus.
Think about what Ace has already done, Junpei. When he's got what he needs from Lotus, you really think he's just gonna let her walk away?
Damn it. You guys go on ahead. As soon as June starts feeling better, we'll follow you. Go! All right. Come on, Seven. We're going after Ace.
Hell yeah!
Santa, you take good care of June. I'm trusting you. Got it. Let's go!
Alright. No time to waste.
I don't see them.
You think they already went through?
Maybe. Let's check the red.
Vacant. Engaged. They went through that one.
It's occupied.
That means Ace and Lotus went through here.
Yeah, it seems like it.
What do we do now?
Yeah, what should we do? Well, the big door is still vacant, but...
The two of us can't do anything with it.
Yeah, not even counting how our digital route is at 9.
What the?
What's that sound?
It's coming from over there.
In the coffin.
The coffin?
Yeah.
Let's open it.
How?
By force!
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, you never know till you try, right? The only necessity for success is the willingness to suffer 1,000 failures.
Who said that?
I forget.
Sound like Thomas Edison to me.
Anyway, we've got to try. Damn it!
See? Didn't I tell you? If you could just pull it open, why would it have something like that?
Right. So unless I put in the right passcode, it's not gonna open. Was there some sort of clue somewhere?
Hey, Junpei. I remember you mumbling about some weird numbers over by the bathroom in the first-class cabin. You got those numbers by solving the secret message Clover was holding, right? Truth had gone. Or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. What about it?
Well, maybe that number's the passcode for this thing, too.
Come on, that's impossible. Those numbers were the code to unlock that safe.
Yeah, but the person who set up that safe in this coffin is the same person, right? Zero set up both of these.
Yeah, probably.
Well, then they might have set the same passcode for both of them.
That's ridiculous.
That'll be one heck of a coincidence.
Why don't you just try it? I mean, it's not like you'll make things any worse.
It'd just be a waste of time. There's no way they're the same number.
How do you know that?
Well, no, unless we try.
The only necessity for success is the willingness to suffer 1,000 failures.
Who's
you?
Fine. 1438 3421.
I'm surprised Junpei could remember that still.
What?
It's the same code. Alright, who's in the coffin? Snake!
Snake!
You? Why?
Ah, those voices. Junpei and Seven, unless I'm mistaken. Where are the others? Are they elsewhere? I see. I believe I got the gist of everything. Have I been sufficiently caught up?
Yeah. But that still doesn't explain why you were trapped in here.
We've still got no clue about Zero's true identity, let alone why the hell he's doing all this. Why did he put Guy X in Snake's clothes? Is all this stuff somehow related to that Nonary game that was played 9 years ago?
Hey, Snake, do you know anything?
What are you talking about? I apologize, but I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, come on, just tell us if you know.
I don't know what to tell you. How can I know something I don't?
This is bad. We're running out of time.
We need to go after Ace. What do we do now?
The three of us can't make a digital route of 9.
Yeah, we just get 5.
We're stuck here then.
Oh, hey, I just remembered something.
What?
What is it?
I found something earlier.
What did you find?
This.
Zero's bracelet.
What did you say? Are you saying that Seven has the number 0 bracelet?
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
Clover gave it to me.
She did?
Yeah.
How did she come by it?
Well, she found it. See, on the other side of door 1, A deck, in the captain's quarters. She asked me to hold on to it because it was too big and bulky for her to be lugging around.
He's lying. He even told us earlier.
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff.
So is that what Seven found?
Well, I did borrow one thing.
He probably said that so Snake doesn't find out about Clover.
All right, Junpei. Nice knowing you.
Wait, what?
Come on, man. I'm just kidding. Still, just in case, I want to make sure the Zero bracelet gets picked up by the Red. Snake, give me a hand, all right?
What?
Why isn't it opening?
Well, the third asterisk letter, so it must have registered the Zero bracelet.
Maybe it isn't actually Zero. Huh?
What?
That bracelet may not actually produce the number 0 when scanned. That is what I'm saying. Why don't we try a few different combinations? Perhaps we can determine what number that bracelet actually contains.
Oh, got it!
Alright, they decided to use the following combination. Well, let's see what happens when I try Snake, Junpei 7, and the bracelet.
Let's try all 3 of us and the bracelet. If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 4.
Nope.
It didn't open.
Then this bracelet is not 4. Then?
Alright, so let's see. What about Junpei 7 and the bracelet?
Let's try me, 7, and the bracelet. If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 6.
It works! So it's 6.
It opened.
Yes, so it would seem.
That means the bracelet is actually 6. But how is that possible? The display on the bracelet clearly shows a 0.
Oh man, that's not good. I guess our time's just about up, huh?
Yep.
At any rate, we know now that the door can be opened. Let's go!
But, Snake, are you sure?
Yeah. You know that only Junpei and I can go through this way.
You needn't worry. I have a solution to this problem. My last resort. But if now is not the time for last resorts, then when?
Last
resort? Gotta admit, you really surprised me there, kid. I couldn't figure out how the hell you were gonna get out of that one. How come you didn't do that right off the bat?
As I told you, it was a last resort. Had I used it at the beginning of the game, I would have come under a great deal of suspicion. I imagine that most people would have taken it to mean that I was 0. Once they...
Sorry, once they convinced themselves of that, I wasn't optimistic about my chance of making it out of here alive, let alone unscathed.
I felt it best to play my cards close to the chest, as it were. That way, if I were in a situation where there was nothing else I could do, I'd have a little trick up my sleeve. I'd just take my bracelet off.
My brother's left arm is... it's not like a normal person's arm. It's fake. It's not a real arm.
I know this is kind of a weird thing to say, but I'm glad that's a fake arm.
You have to be afraid of the door if you don't got a bracelet.
You are correct.
I think these stairs connect to the bottom deck.
Doesn't look like it's underwater. Let's go through that door. Incinerator?
Oh my. That doesn't sound very pleasant. Do you see a lever near the gate, perhaps?
Yeah, right over here.
How did you know that?
Well, I'd be happy to regale you with the story. I imagine it should only take half a day or so.
We don't have half a day.
If you pull it, the door ought to open.
Got it.
There we go. There he is.
What? Why? Why is there another one?
Another number 9 door?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Oh boy.
Automatic incineration will take place in 9 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Oh my, how exciting. You've run quite a show here, Zero. What's the matter? Too frightened to understand? Here, let me explain.
It's said that the incineration system is about to activate. In 9 minutes, this room will be engulfed in flame.
Who are you?
You don't recognize me? I'm hurt. It's me, Snake.
Snake? Oh yes, you are alive. I'm afraid your bizarre style had me confused. I'm quite glad to see that you're alive. If you don't mind my asking, how did you get here? Snake, Junpei 7. The three of you couldn't have opened a door with a 9. Did you use Clover's bracelet, perhaps?
What?
Ah, well, your reaction suggests that you did not.
Hold on. Why did you think we'd have Clover's bracelet?
Oh, they haven't told you?
Told me what?
Clearly not. Normally I would take some time and enjoy the moment. But I'm afraid my time is at a premium just now. I'll have to make this quick. Clover.
Don't do it, Ace! Keep your goddamn mouth shut!
Clover.
I said stop it! Don't listen to him, Snake.
What happened to Clover?
Clover died.
Uh-oh.
That's not true. That's impossible. It's a lie. It has to be a lie.
Oh, it's quite true. I can assure you of that. I killed her myself, you see.
What?
I'm sorry, did I stutter? I killed her.
Oh, you're just gonna regret it.
Died with less suffering. A bullet in her brain, perhaps, would have been ideal. Unfortunately, that would have made quite a bit of noise. Circumstances being what they were, I was forced to settle for the knife. The one the 9th man had, you remember. I believe I caught her just below the shoulder blade.
Stop talking, Ace!
I was rather lucky, in fact. My first thrust went right between her ribs. Her flesh was so soft.
Stop!
My knife slid in so easily. There was no resistance.
You're sick, you know that.
That feeling was... I confess, I feel rather excited. It is a powerful memory.
That's sick.
Someday, perhaps. I hope I can feel it again.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
I'm going to kill you.
What was that?
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Ah, so you're going to kill me. Please do. Come now. I'm waiting.
Don't do it! Don't listen to him, Snake!
Stop it, kid. He's screwing with your head.
Is there a problem? What are you waiting for, boy? Don't you want me to send you to join your sister?
Don't! The snake!
Don't do it!
Snake! Snake!
Snake! I'm sorry, I had to make that.
Lotus!
Hurry! This way!
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
Give me the woman. I need her. Without her bracelet, I will be unable to open this door. Quickly now! I don't have time for your shenanigans. I see. Then it would seem I have no choice. The rest of you must die as well. Fortunately, I have 5 bullets left. 1 for Junpei, another for Lotus, and the last 3 for that lump of idiotic man you call 7. I will take Lotus's body with me and leave this room.
Oh my gosh.
Begin in 4 minutes.
Well, it looks as though our time together is at an end. I rather enjoyed playing with you.
Damn it!
Goodbye.
Kill you?
But Snake is alive?
What? No, that's impossible. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Stay away from me. Get back. Stop. If you come any closer, I'll... Get away from me. Listen to me. I said, don't come any closer. Shit. You bastard.
Oh, that's the last 5 bullets.
Incineration will begin in 3 minutes.
What you gotta do left now, Ace? You have no more bullets in that gun.
Finally, I'll kill you.
Dang.
You won't get away. You son of a bitch! You're a monster! Get off me! Let me go, damn you! This is it, Ace. We're going to burn to death together. What?
Incineration will begin in 2 minutes.
Damn it! Damn you! Get off! Let me go, you monster! Okay, look. Think about it this way. My company owns a wonderful hospital. It has excellent doctors. You're not wounded too seriously. I'm sure they can fix you up easily. You don't have to die. You can be saved. Just let me go.
Sorry, Ace. You deserve it.
Pathetic. Begging for your life. Snake, that's enough. You can stop now.
Yes! He's right, Snake. You've done enough!
Come on, Snake, let's go. Let's get out of here.
You have to come with us. We have to leave together.
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't do that. You'd best forget about me. You need to leave soon. I'm going to take him with me.
Shut up! Be quiet!
I couldn't save Clover. My sister died because of me. Perhaps this will begin to atone for that. Perhaps in the afterlife, she can forgive me. Now go. Go now. You have to go.
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
God damn it! Shit! We gotta go!
Junpei, what are you doing? You have to get out of here now. Snake! Snake!
Wait! Don't be an idiot, Junpei! No! No! I have to help Snake! 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 Get off of me! Let me go!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 7, 6.
Damn it, I don't get a choice, kid! Don't blame me for this, alright?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gates 2 and 3 are locked down, beginning incineration.
He's...
Shit! Damn you all! Why? Why? Why me? I don't deserve this! Answer me!
Actually, you do deserve this, Ace.
Answer me, Zero! Why? Why? Zero! Zero!
I'm sorry, Ace. Go burn in hell.
Hey, wait! Junpei!
Junpei, where are you going?
You stay here. I'll go get Santa and June.
You're gonna bring them here?
How?
Don't worry about that. Just stay here and wait, alright? I saw an elevator on the way here. If I can get it to work, then maybe... Please work. Yes.
June! Santa!
What happened to the roaring water?
Damn it. Where did they go?
We're just not gonna worry about the roaring water earlier.
Connie!
What?
No, it can't be. It's impossible. Oh, Connie! Connie, are you alright?
Jumpy?
Oh man. Connie, what the hell happened to you? You feel...
Jumpy, I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No way. I am going to let you die. I am going to save you. I promise.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy.
Don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times. You just gotta hang on. All right, Connie?
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time.
0. You son of a bitch! Where are you hiding?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a recording to me. He's right there in the speakers.
What the hell are you talking about? No, it hasn't. I'm not gonna let it end yet. I'm gonna get out of here with Connie. Why?
Because we chose the wrong path.
The wrong path?
Your path is a miracle, however. Admit defeat. There is shadow, there is light. Where there is the absence of light, there is no shadow. So it is.
What are you talking about? I told you! I am not gonna lose!
What?
What? Connie, wait here. I'll be right back, I promise.
The only one left is...
Damn it. Where are you? It doesn't matter. I need to get Connie out first.
What the?
Connie! Oh god. No. No.
Where the heck is she?
Where is she? Connie. Connie! Connie! Connie!
Huh? Wait. This is...
What?
White smoke.
And skip the credits. The end. Or is it? Yeah, have you seen the credits once? It kind of looked like you can skip it. I was kind of afraid I would be seeing the credits again, because it took quite a bit of time. Anyway, the chance of loss is not 0. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. Okay, that was the gun ending, I believe, and by achieving that, we unlocked pretty much a preview of that game, this game. Now it is time. Let our game begin. So, we've achieved 4 endings so far, and yet we only have 1 path left to follow. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut it for right now. And wow, we actually do get a key right here where 0 lost. This is interesting. So we still gotta go to the right path now. So next time, we're gonna start by heading to door 4. And try to see if we can achieve pretty much the perfect ending. The canon ending. So, until then, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good night. See you then.